Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. We're getting ready to start a new case, so I'm sure there'll be a cutscene. Let's see what it's about.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. Certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Well, I guess we're free to go to the train station, but I think it's fair to say we will not get away from that mission that Mycroft wanted us to do. All right, I'm a little surprised because I thought we would be accessing it from here. Oh, okay. So this is just a recap. I saw the exclamation point. I wanted to see what that was. I guess we go out the door.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Oh, wow. A whole week.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight, it's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow. Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Wait, what's that?
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Okay, here we go.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Okay, what about that?
A discarded item. Possibly thrown from the train.
Dude, you better start finding some actual clues
There are
here.
no tracks or footprints on the ground.
So, nothing? Nothing useful? Wow. This is a great case so far. And nothing about... Okay, hold on. The rails.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
I guess we finished.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Okay. It said to go into tab to learn more about something. Unfortunately, I've already forgotten. It's that keen attention to detail. Okay. Well, I don't remember. I'm sure it couldn't have been important. Actually, I'm not sure of that at all, but since I've forgotten, there's no point worrying about it. We'll go back to the station, and we will attempt to get a map. I could swear that when the cutscene happened where we saw the light approaching, that we were facing in this direction, like that the station was to our right, and that the train was coming from there. Not that we were facing this way. But whatever. Whether I am correct or whether I'm just not remembering it right. Yeah, I'm probably not. I don't know. Whatever. We need to get the map. At least we successfully completed investigating that area on the tracks. When they end that process for you that way,
Railway post bags.
you know you didn't miss anything. Because especially since I wasn't finding anything, I definitely felt like I must be missing some kind of obvious clue.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Boy, this guy seems calm. I thought that in the first scene, too, at night. For an entire train to disappear, he just seemed very cavalier about it. He's got gray hair. Nothing. Okay. I'm trying to be very thorough because I always end up, there's like one thing that I didn't get. An honorary badge. Okay. So just once, I'd like to do this with a single pass. Okay, I don't see anything. Alright. Wait, I see something on his sleeve. Yep. Spots of earth. Anything about his hands? The ring? Got it.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
Okay. He said the waiting hall, right? Man, I swear, like I'm forgetting what I see or hear like 2 seconds after it shows up. Okay. At least I successfully remembered
This map
this.
will be useful.
Well, will it? So I guess this is where it disappeared. What I'd like to know is whether the town, you know, the next stop up, did they see it? Okay. In terms of tasks, now he also said there was something in his office we could have. The train composition. I think what he was saying is like what was on the train. Doesn't look like there's an entrance from this side, but we'll look. I know I can't go much farther. I'm going to hit the border of town again, and I've done enough of that to last a lifetime. Let's go in here. Come on. Sometimes getting through these doors is a little cumbersome. Okay. Okay, so this is his office.
A telegraph.
Yeah, see, I really want to telegraph one of these other towns. Let's do this. Let's go into investigation mode. All right, I got nothing. So, message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at Ridlington Station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Okay. And then we got this thing. The line is Nottingham to London. It had a locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon, ordered by Mr. Robinson. And a second class car. Yeah, I definitely want this.
Here is the train set.
Okay. So I guess we got everything we needed there as well. What's this about? The vanished train was of the following composition. Yeah, thanks. I got that already. What's this about? The station master. He's in his 60s. He's been married for a long time. Fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves reveal a passion for gardening. His badge of honorable station master reveals that he's a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to live a quiet and stable life. Okay. I mean, should I look around in here anymore? I don't think that we've got anything else we can look at. Nope, it doesn't look like it. I can't do anything there. And all of this stuff is pretty much untouchable. So, what is my time? Wow, they're not helping me at all. Now, the only thing Holmes mentioned is talking to Mr. Robinson.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Let's see if we can find Mr. Robinson. Would the station master know anything about that? Here are some people. If I can get to them. No, I can't get to them. Okay. They're just window dressing. Am I trapped from even leaving the station itself? It feels like I am. I don't see. Where is this guy, this station master? Okay, there he is. I was just on the wrong side.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to Bridlington Station. Well, now, I doubt Watson has anything interesting to say. Let's look in here. See if we can find someone who can tell us anything.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Well, let's check him out. Okay. Well, you're a boring fellow so far. Oh. Work clothes. Anything else, eh? Oh, what's that? A cheap ticket. So we've got him pegged for a working class man, I suppose. Married, and there's one more clue. Ah, what is it? Rough skin. What happened?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Snake.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay, so somebody knew they were taking that train and wanted to get anyone who wasn't with the program off. Oh, Mr. Robinson. Thought it would take longer
Good day
before I
to you,
got to
sir.
him.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Australian hat. Yeah, obviously he's Australian. Okay. Let's see what you got. Expensive clothes. Yeah, I mean, if he's the one who ordered that private car, obviously he would have money. For that matter, I doubt very many people were traveling, heavy gold ring, all the way from Australia back then, unless they had a decent amount of money. 'Cause that would probably be a fairly expensive trip. He's got a really fancy case, and I can't believe that's something we're not looking at. Crocodile skin.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Let's start with this.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Looks like we can do a deduction here. Yeah, the Chilean stayed on the train. That's no coincidence. These two? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say that it was intentional. Now, what about these two? Do they link up? No. Okay, fair enough. So we don't have a lot to go on yet. And of course, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Yep, right here. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to cut it here. When we come back, we'll talk to this station manager and we'll explore this room. I see now we've got the icon to go into that investigation mode. So there's definitely some more clues to be had and we will pursue them then. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.